Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again for a Kickstarter critique, and today I'm very excited to be checking out the 26th most popular project in all of tabletop games right now. That is EOS, Islands of EOS. But before we get into that, please let me know if there's any buffering issues, anything like that. I just got a new PC rig, and I'm slowly bumping up my settings to see if my computer and my internet is able to handle it. So please let me know about the quality of this. But this is an asymmetric engine-building game where you are captain to a crew of heroes, set sail to awake angels. So I want to compliment them on one thing here: an asymmetric engine builder as a gamer, and I imagine most people that are browsing Kickstarter are just typical gamers. Those are two words that get me kind of excited. I'm like, oh, I can't think of too many other asymmetric engine builders. But I will say I don't like this main image at all. Look like, oh, we're focusing, we're heading towards this island of angels, whatever. I don't really care. I want the player count, I want the time length, and I want to know, yeah, those things. Like, can I play this with my kids? Can I play this with 10-year-olds? And so I always just think that needs to be the new industry standard, is if we put it on the side of every single box for every single game, why can't we have it on the Kickstarter image? But anywho, it's already raised 48,000 euros, 14 days left to go. Let's get into this. 57K. Asymmetric engine build, set sail to awake angels, fight demons, and gain glory. So I still don't know the player count and the time length. I'm a little bit annoyed by that. But as always, when I go in the 3 videos, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
In ancient times, angels protected the world from demons, but they were betrayed and turned into stone. For eons, the demon lords and their servants have terrorized the world until today. You, brave sailors, have found the Island of EOS again. Now it is up to you to drive away the demons, awaken the angels, and save the world from destruction.
So I'm not a big fan of the beginning of this video right here. Like, I want to see what the game looks like. I want to see the gameplay. I want to know what I'm doing. I still want to know the player count, the time length, the age. The theme, cool. Whatevs. But if this is not some sort of epic, sprawling, 30 different campaign sort of game, I just kind of want to see what you got to show me. There's 100 other games on Kickstarter that'll give me plenty of fluff and theme. I want to get down to business.
Each round, you activate your heroes. Their special abilities and bonuses will help you build your engine. Choosing the best course for your ship is crucial, as the sea holds both danger and treasure. Increase the rank of your heroes to improve their actions and boost.
Okay, loving this last 15 seconds. First 30 seconds, whatevs. Looks like another generic game. This right here, I'm starting to see upgrading different characters. I'm starting to see moving a nice little wooden piece, my own little pirate ship around the board, and there's going to be places to explore in the water and maps for sale, and I'm excited now. First 30 seconds, didn't really care. Last 15 seconds, banger. I think you need to interweave those two right there.
Boost their morale to unlock powerful one-time bonuses. But beware, demonic hordes emerge.
And I like what they did there. They kind of showed you that the symbology is going to make sense. So let's see. So they move up the cube.
One-time bonuses.
Bam.
But
and look, and they even spotlighted. That was really well done. That's a really great shot.
Beware, demonic hordes emerge from the depths to haunt your crew and tear your vessel.
That text is really tiny. I hope that gets bumped up a little bit. Like, that is... Maybe it's just because it's the way I'm looking at it, but it just seems like there's so much extra space, maybe to make that a little bit bigger.
So apart.
Yeah, and yeah, that's got to be an earlier version of it, because yeah, like look at that. I can't even read that. Yeah. So hopefully they blow up the text a little bit if this is the final.
Hordes emerge from the depths to haunt your crew and tear your vessel apart.
Ooh, cool.
Fear the demon lords who curse all players alike. So.
All right, so we spotlighting the great artwork, but more importantly, I'm seeing a good deal of info on the different cards and on everything.
Be prepared to adapt to your strategy. But there is hope, too, and it is up to you to bring it back. Awaken angels to add them to your crew and unleash their divine powers. Your good deeds make the world a better place. Winning epic battles, awakening angels, and killing demon lords adds entries to the Chronicles of EOS and brings you glory. The player who best returns hope to the world goes down in history as the savior of EOS and wins the game.
Oh my, that is a lot going on right there. But that got me excited. So I'm going to guess this is a 90-minute to 2-hour style game. Let me know. That's still what I need to know. 2 to 5. Come on. No, you can't hide that. 5-player games in our genre. That's its own separate thing. Think about your collection. How many games go 2 to 4, 1 to 4? When you can get to 5 players, I think you need to mention that right from the jump. And then 49 euros. Can you convert it for me? Can you convert it for me? I always just feel like that's just such a no-brainer because most people buying it, yep, right there, United States of America. Do us a solid, make it to the U.S. currency. And I know that sounds pretentious, but it is what it is. You want to make the shopping experience as easy as possible for your customer, and I know Kickstarter does it, but you should do it as well. Okay, so let's see. Felix Murtax King Raccoon. So as always, do I want it? Yeah, I feel like aside from the first 30 seconds, that was a great video. Once we got into the meat and potatoes and all the moving parts and the pictures and the symbology and like, oh, cool, different ways to score, I was in. I'm excited. Looks like a cool game. And by the way, I felt like they did a great job spotlighting exactly what it was from the very first sentence: asymmetrical engine builder. I don't need the fluff. I don't need to know I'm going to the Island of Angels. No, I just give me that oh so delicious terminology. So we got 5 people here, which means we should have some good customer service, some good updates. So Felix Mercatak, King Raccoon Games. Now I know this is also getting brought, I think, to the US or something like that. I don't know how all these weird relationships work, by Gray Fox Games, who does have a pretty good track record, because I know I've played a couple of their games. So let's see. This company, though, of After the Moonfall, this is a... Okay, so this is in different languages. Okay. A Street GTA... So here we go. This is what we're getting to. Tsukuyumi. I apologize. I'm pretty sure that's probably not the name of that game. Full Moon Down. But what we're doing here is we're making sure that this is a flaming dumpster fire in the comment section, making sure people got their games, all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, stuff has changed since this. The mechanics are slightly different, and I think much better. Yeah, stuff has changed since this. Interesting. Okay. You want it, we made it happen. Could you elaborate on what that means? You want it, all new expansion, Sunrise Kingdom, Chrono Masters available for pre-order now. Cool. Let's make sure this is in flaming dumpster fire. I'm a little bit annoyed by the release information policy. First I backed the Kickstarter, fine, nice game. Then they switched to Gray Fox, and it's more or less sounded like we will go miniature only from here on. Maybe the Patreon. Oh, so that's some bad customer service there. Hey, Florian Superbacker, which once again, I always say you should be stroking your superbaggers because they will do so much for you. They will be in there, they will be commenting, they will be chit-chatting, they will be driving buzz. Treat your superbackers really kindly. Don't make them wait 7 months for a response. So are they even in here? Okay, so they are. Looks like they checked it 7 months ago. They're like, we're out. No, actually, they did it after that. Okay. All right, but let's just make sure this game is out. But that does worry me a little bit on the customer service aspect of it. I wonder if someone knows if the pre-orders and late pledges have started to ship, or where can I get, so 8 months ago, so they're not going to be top-notch customer service. Sukup Yumi, thank you. Or Suku Yumi. Thank you. That sounds way better than Sakayumi or whatever the hell I was trying to say. So customer service here, definitely a little bit of a concern. It looks like a year ago they just decided that we're done updating this. So let's check out this one. After the Moonfall, 104 comments. That doesn't sound like a flaming dumpster fire. Unless there's only like 3 people. Amfrontig. So yeah. And once again, I'm seeing some good customer service here, though, which is great. I'm seeing collaborators chit-chatting in there. But still something of note. I'm not particularly worried about it because, once again, they're attached to Gray Fox Games, and I'm not worried about Gray Fox Games, and I would assume that Gray Fox Games wouldn't align themselves with someone like that because that's the kind of decision that can sink your company. So can you do it? I feel comfortable just because it is... You know, they got the Gray Fox Games logo right there, but that customer service, something you might need to, I don't know. They made the hero selection similar to Scythe Action Selection, and they have a demon tracker now, so you don't have to put tokens all over your boards. Oh, so they just didn't update the video. Okay. All right. Whatevs. It's an interesting choice. So EOS, so why would they have this video then if they've added more stuff? You know, no, let's take a pause there. That seems kind of odd. If they've changed major aspects of the game, but they're not listed in the video. Is that what you're saying, Successful? That this video is currently outdated? Because there's no way that could be right. They wouldn't put up games with the mechanism and say, oh, actually, that's not the mechanism. That just seems... I think I'm getting misunderstood. So 49 euros plus shipping plus VAT. So they are mentioning you are going to get jacked by the VAT. It's not a big deal, but reduce the fiddly of it a lot. Oh, so it's a good change. Oh, okay. Good to know. That actually makes me feel way better. So 49 euros. So how much is that? That is $58. Okay, reasonable. MSRP, $2 under. Don't have an issue with that. We do need to get the shipping, but we'll get to that later. But the do I want it is yes. I feel like the last 45 seconds of that video had me sold. But can you do it? I'm going to give them a pass because it's attached to Gray Fox Games, but I do want you to be a little bit wary because that customer service, maybe do a little bit of digging. And then how much is it? We write down to the price. So right now, I am happy with what I have. And this is why I always say this. I know so much about this project, and I don't even have to scroll anymore. Now, I still need to know about the shipping, unless it's covered here. Doubt goodness. Okay, we're back. We are back. I do apologize. So apparently, I cannot handle the medium settings yet. I still need to go back to the tiddlywink settings, but we'll go back. All right, so EOS Island of EOS is an asymmetric engine builder for 2 to 5 players, which also included some worker placement mechanics. Ooh, that excites me. Take on the role of an adventure captain and lead your diverse crew into the unknown in order to... I want that. I'd like to see that zoomed in a little bit more, but wow, that's great. 90 plus minutes per player, 30 minutes per player. And so, yeah, this is really useful information that I would have on the outside. 2 to 5 players, 90 plus minutes. My screen just is doing weird things. So an engine building, competitive board game for 2 to 5 players with elements of adventure. Acts as a crew captain. What's in the box? Okay, convince me. Let's go. Plus all stretch goals. Hopefully you have like a cool little thing where it shows, oh, these are what's unlocked now. All right, so we got our board. Cool. I'd like to know what that is in inches, because millimeters, once again, doesn't mean anything to me. 25 white wooden cubes, 6 demon pieces, 10 detailed angel pieces, and those are nice. So these are deluxe. So we are getting into the deluxe territory now. So something to note. So 70 journey cards. Now, is this because of a stretch goal? Because if it is, I would mention it because that's exciting. You know, it's like, oh, we unlocked 10 journey cards? Because that's a good chunk. That's 1/6 of the game. You know, that's great. Deluxe, 1 black ship piece. Oh, okay. Not a fan of that. So that means I immediately don't want the base game. So the 49... Wait, is this only in the deluxe version? Or is this the €49 version? Because this is the core box. And I'm assuming there's a deluxe box. And the deluxe box includes this. But don't show me this price and then show me these pictures. Because if that's the case, it's getting a little... We're getting into some murky water here. Which I hope is not what we're doing. 6 wooden ship markers, 10... Ooh, 12. Nice. The deluxe is Kickstarter exclusive. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Successful. They should probably mention that as well. Somewhere. Like, what does the deluxe mean? Does it say right here? No. Ooh, you can find the complete rule booklet here. Wow. And free on Tabletop Simulator. Wow. So these are great. I would spotlight these more. Those are 2 very good things that make me feel way more comfortable at the Can You Do It. And you just kind of put them in here in just like a blurb of text. The team behind 260 Full Moon Down brings the new... Oh, whatever. I'm scrolling. And I missed out on some very valuable information right there. So I would put these in pictures. I would make these clickables. No price difference that I can see. Okay. 4 detailed Demon Lord pieces. Those are cool. Destiny die. Okay. 5 asymmetric nations. Okay. So now we're really getting into it. Exclusive. I don't know why you're using this so often. So this is Kickstarter exclusive, I think. Or whatever this symbol is. What is this? Exclusive to this version of the game? Is it not coming to the Gray Fox? Is that what they're trying to say? Because that would be interesting if they're like, hey, this is why you need to get it now and not just wait for the American version of the game when it comes out from Gray Fox. Which would be an interesting... That's interesting. That's interesting. Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. But once again... You're not really telling me much. You're just like, hey, it's a raccoon exclusive. Cool. Or this doesn't even look like a raccoon. Honestly, it looks like a, I don't know, something exclusive. All right, so we got this, we got stuff, and now I'm sold. I'm in. $60 for this. I want to play this game. I want to play this game right now. I wish this game was set up on my table with the creator of this game in my basement, as creepy as that would be, because I want to play it. But now we're getting the expansion plus all stretch goals. Oh, okay. So we are having... this, so the game is, so we're looking at €64 grand total for most people are probably what they're going to want. Because this is going to add 2 new nations. I'm in. Everybody's in. If you're a gamer, you're in right now. Like, if you're like, oh yeah, asymmetric engine building, do I want all the different asymmetrics? Yeah, of course I do. Duh. So yeah, I want that. That's hot. Like that. Core concepts of the game. Cool. I'd rather know about the shipping, but hey, whatevs. We'll learn more about the game. Gameplay overview, great. Just want to see a video and skip the rules. That's all I want. Here we go. Quick rule guide. What's a quick rule guide? I'm running a game of this on Tabletop Simulator Thursday night, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. So go check it out on TTS. Find an in-depth explanation of the rules by either checking out the EOS rule booklet or by watching this video. So how long is this video? So 24 minutes.
In this short video, I will show you how to set up.
So it's a rule guide. What does that mean? I don't know if this is lost in translation, but if this is actually a how to play video, where if I can sit here and watch this for 24 minutes and by the time of it, me and my game night can play, you need to label that much more obvious. And I think that's what it is, because look, this is all Yeah, so this is a 24-minute skip the rules or how to play. You need to name this, I think, a little bit better. Because quick rule guide, I see that and I'm like, oh god, is this going to be one of those 24-minute videos where I click on it, I'm still not going to know how to play the whole damn game, and I'm going to have to read the rules anyway? Because those videos can all go to hell. Just period. I think we can all agree on that. Like, don't label yourself a how to play if you're not going to teach me all the rules. All right, so there are 2 playthrough videos here. Spectacular. Awesome. Give it a go. Play it on Tabletop Simulator. Excellent. So now they're kind of spotlighting it more. Okay, I'm cool with that then. Why back now? Oh, so here we go. Free deluxe content. Once again, I think that's their logo. Raccoon exclusive, but it could just be hands. I don't know. So what is this? Free deluxe content, which is exclusive to this Kickstarter, will be sold in stores on its regular version. In backing this Kickstarter, you'll receive the deluxe version of the game, which is King Raccoon / Gray Fox game exclusive for free. Oh, so I was thinking that this was, okay, so I would have honestly put this maybe a little bit higher somewhere, because I was like, what is it? And now you're telling me what it is. But look. Yeah, this is bad organization, I think, right here. Like, it's like, okay, it needs to be where it's going to be useful to me. And I just got done shopping here, and then I go here. It's like, oh, cool, quick rules, demo session, live stream. And then it's like, oh, hey, we're back into shopping mode. Here's some shopping information for you. I don't like that. Will be sold in stores. Cool, deluxe, awesome. Ooh, those look nice too. So these are what's going to be in the standard box. These are what's going to be in the deluxe box. Cool. I like spotlighting this. Yeah, I would totally put this higher. Gain a rest. Wait. Oh, so card is going to be replaced by a custom die, epic trophy, whatever's cool. Oh, so stretch goals. So once again, I would also put this higher, because you've reached your goal. The goal is here. And once again, this was ranked 26, which means I need to take out a microscope and I see, why is it ranked 26? Because this looks like a really cool game. It's got a really neat stuff going on. But if you've fallen down to 26 on the popularity on tabletop games, something's not clicking the way it is in getting people to come back. And so let's see what the stretch goals are. So 45, the Roman core ship. Instead of the regular black ship meeple, you'll receive an individually shaped wooden ship token. Okay. So individual faction workers, instead of regular meeple that only differs in colors for each faction, you'll receive individually shaped worker tokens for each faction. Wow, that's a banger of a stretch goal. But it's not hit yet, 60,000 euros, but we're getting close. Okay. I put that higher. That kind of gives me more of a sense. So let's see, a lot of people, what they do is they'll back it for $1, come back to last week. This is the kind of incentive where it's like, all right, I'll back it now because I really want to get those meeples for sure, and giving it a couple extra dollars will stimulate it, and then maybe I can pull it out later. But yeah, I'd have the stretch goals higher, and that's a great stretch goal. Time releases. Oh, wow, this should be front door stuff. You're funded right now. You should be getting people caught in the whip, in the whimsy, and the awesomeness of this Kickstarter, and it's buried all the way down here. Okay, so we're getting new stuff, angel cards, epic roaming trophy, new journey cards. Okay. Every day we're getting something cool. 5 new journey cards. Like, that's a good chunk of gameplay there. Don't bury it down here. I'm 20 minutes into this video, and I'm just now finding out that there's daily unlocks. I mean, what if I just did my shopping? What if I was like, yeah, asymmetric engine builder, 5 players, I'm out, boom. I might have missed this. No, I wouldn't, because I'm still looking for shipping, because you buried it at the bottom. All right, oh, and now we're to the pledges. Okay, so the core box, is that the deluxe box? Oh, so the core box plus expansion, I'm going to predict that it's going to be much more popular than this one, because, I mean, who doesn't want that? Then we got retail stuff, looks great, add-ons. So let's just mention anything about shipping. No, and it also doesn't convert to my currency. Annoying, but let's check it out. So 70 people want access to the pledge manager. 64 people want just the game, and then, yeah, 651. So 10 to 1 pretty much want the expansion, which is what I predicted. I mean, asymmetric engine builder, do you want a little bit or you want all of it? Retail, we got 9. Okay, that's actually pretty dang solid. All right, add-ons. You can simply add the amount of money for the add-on you want to your pledge. It will be later available to you in the pledge manager. Okay. What? There's a playmat, and this is the first time I've heard of the playmat. Okay. I always feel like... and this is weird. I thought we were done shopping. Like this, I don't like the organization of this at all. We went from the fake shopping page to the real shopping page, but how many people did their shopping on the one up there? Like, how many people said, all right, $49, I'm in, and they went over here? I hate the organization. Add-ons, playmat, which once again, oh, so these are missions? What is this? Is this extra gameplay that I have to buy in add-ons? Because if so, gag me with a spoon. No thank you. Put this into a pledge level. I hope that's not the case. Ugh. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's not clearly labeled. Yeah. Pack of 10 cards. Okay. Okay. Why would I buy that? I don't even know what it is. I don't even know if I need it. Am I already getting it? I'm buying the deluxe one. How to get add-ons, the story, what happened, cool theme. Third time you showed me the rule booklet. I guess that's nice. You're gung-ho about it. We got a preview. What's up? What previews? This is a game I do want to play again. Absolutely. Okay. That's a good quote. I mean, it's not a great quote. I would like to know more about why, but I mean, it's good to know, because here's the bottom line. If you just reverse this quote, it's like, it would be bad, and so since it's not that, it's good. I'm mega excited for it. Worst quote. It's a quote, and once again, I'm not putting this on Pot Gamer, but why use that quote? Like, I want to know more about why Pot Gamer is mega excited about it. Our author is very much looking forward to the finished EOS Island of Angels, and not even so much because it sets new standards in the area of worker placement or engine building. Rather, it's the coherent overall package that makes the game special. What the hell does that even mean? Our author? What is that? What? Okay. Every action feels appropriate, and so now we got more quote. It's like, this part of the quote is the part that we want you to really focus on. That's why we're going to make it bold. The second part, take it or leave it. But we do want you to know it's from Teals of Helden. What is Teals of Helden? Is that a reviewer? Can I click on it? Is this a video? What is going on? I'm assuming it's a video content creator. Okay, but our author? I don't get it. Every action feels appropriate. No time does the theme feel forced, and that despite the fact that designer Felix Marquette has built the story around an almost fishing mechanism this time. We were also impressed by the meticulousness with which the team absorbed and internalized. I'm done with that quote. A real treat. What's super awesome is the artwork. Okay. I never am a big fan of when you use a quote about the artwork in a Kickstarter page, because it's like, we see, like, I have eyes, I see the artwork. EOS is an easy game for me to like. It's a game with powers and abilities and upgrading things right, left, and center, which is all I'm really looking forward to in a game. Okay. Whatevs. Previews, like us, I just need shipping. Hey, shipping. So, 10 euros. So I'm looking now at, let's look at the final price, and you didn't convert it for me currency. Damn it. Make it easy. Make it easy on your people. So 76 plus 10 euros, so we're probably looking at $90 for a game with an expansion. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much reasonable. If you went to a convention, that's probably what you pay for it. So it doesn't feel like you're getting much of a deal here. I guess because you're getting the Kickstarter exclusive, that's where they're trying to pitch it. So 10 euros, 15, 10, 17. Is that how you spell Brazil? I thought it was a Z. I'm not sure. Switzerland. Okay, so I will say, I'll give them kudos because they've really gone to a lot of different locations here, and they have the specific one. I'm not wowed by the shipping. I don't think it's terrible, but then at the same time, 17 for the... So where are they shipping this from? It's got to be from the US. So 10 euros. So once again, that breaks down to what? $13, $14? And so now... okay. Shipping's crazy, and the bottom line is, unless the shipping is absolutely god-awful, I've made a pledge to not hammer on shipping as much, unless it's like blatantly like, how the hell is that? Like I did one for that stupid Witcher 3 Ronin manga book, and it was charging 19 euros to ship a book. And it's like, what the hell are you doing, CD Projekt Red? Get your head out of your ass. $19 to ship a book? Ugh. 19 euros. So it was even more. It was like 23 bucks. Like, how are you possibly shipping? Like, what? Okay. So shipping, I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's terrible. Please aware that different countries have different laws concerning VAT, so that will make it so that the countries that have VAT, it is now terrible. Yeah, European Union, yeah, you're going to get jacked. So you're pretty much out on that one, I would imagine. Let's go back to this. I want to double check that. Boop-a-doo. So, yeah, US 356. Germany, who I got to say, been getting some great shipping rates lately. And I'm really interested in that. Whatever Germany is doing, I bet it has something to do in the government level. I've been noticing great shipping for them. So the United Kingdom, so 42. So, yeah, pretty much the two people that are getting a good shipping are really churning this. That's interesting. I wonder if it had better shipping, if it would be more popular. But of course it would be better shipping. It'd be better price. All right, so the cost is the shipping's all the way at the bottom. Team, cool people, what's evs. Let's get to the FAQ, the updates. Game on. Oh, what's up? How you doing? So 6th time release, so we got nothing. Oh my god, these updates are terrible. So, you have reached out to 829 people 6 times, and no one has felt the need to say anything back to you, and you want to know why this is 26 rated. There you go. That's all you need to see right there. There is no buzz. There is no excitement. There's, and all you have to do is ask a question. And I'm not saying that these updates are bad. It's just they're not getting any engagement, which means they're bad. So let's check it out. And I bet they spent a lot of time on these updates. Yeah, look at all this. The pictures, the things, the videos. So much time and effort was put into these, but nobody responded at all. And that's not tickling that Kickstarter algorithm. That's not getting you to the top of the popularity chart. That's not getting you so that's the two way that they're primarily sorted. You're either sorted by magic or popularity most of the time. And magic is, once again, heavily based on the popularity, what they think you're going to like. And when you're not getting people engaged with your projects, 6, you didn't even get 1. That's impressive. That's impressively bad. And how is no one man, we really should do something different in these updates? Nobody's responding to these. Because, yeah, there's great information on here, but just nothing. No comments. And that's why I always say, ask a question. Ask a question. Get people engaged. I would recommend doing it on your first updates, which obviously isn't possible now. But that's just not an update section I even want to go to. And it probably has tons of information, but it's so barren. And I don't think I've seen that. I'm on to probably 150 Kickstarter critiques now. That is the first time that I think I've seen just no comments in 6 updates. That's astounding. I actually kind of want to look at update 1 and see what kind of tone was set here. Fun and 7. So yeah, each one of these has tons of information, just no one wants to talk about this game. That is really fascinating to me. I imagine all shipments arrive in Germany first before going to the rest of EU, so that is why it's a bit cheaper. Oh. Hey, Carrie, how's it going? So, okay. So, updates, yeah, just ask a question, and such a softball one, too. You have gamers here. You know you have gamers here. You have 11 new people, 818 people who have backed Kickstarter before. You say, what's your favorite engine builder? What's your favorite asymmetric game? What's your favorite asymmetric engine building game? What kind of expansions would you like to see in the future? What do you think would be a cool angel to have? For the people that actually did get into the weeds on this game. So not a fan of that. But look, in the comments, I see you trying to churn this. Collaborator, creator. Awesome. So we do have good customer service here, but those updates, I'm just going to make a bold prediction. Those are sinking things right there. Are the 2 stretch goals exclusive to the deluxe version? If so, then you should mark them as such in the stretch goal section. And you're right, we will clarify that in one of the next updates. Okay. No! I mean, it's good, yes, but you also do it on the page as well, because you should not be putting information in your updates that people need to know that's not in the story. And that just, drives me nuts. Yeah. Thanks for the feedback. I've just updated this. Awesome. Oh, so they did update the page. Excellent. Is the shape of the deluxe angels final? They look like trees that angels... Thank you for the feedback as we stay in the campaign. I'm not impacted by this game since I'm not a backer. I'll put that first and foremost. That said, I've been a backer of at least one campaign, and I can think of whose fix of an error resulted in another error. Okay, so what's going on here? King Raku Games, I just saw your update from other joint ventures with Grey Fox Games. Not only was the game full of errors, but now the errata pack that was supposed to fix those errors also contains an error. To make matters worse, you are not going to fix that error for backers and instead make them back another project to get the fix to the previous one. So my question to you is, will you be treating backers of this project the same way, as it seems now mistakes are inevitable, and force people to back another one of your games to get fixes for this one? Or will this campaign be run with integrity and a promise to backers to make sure they get what they invested in? And oh my god, I love going to the comments section. I am not impacted by that campaign since I am not a backer. I'll put that first and foremost. That said, I've been a backer of at least one campaign. I can think of whose fix of an error results in another error. Poop happens. To put it another way, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Cool. Assuming your statement is accurate, it's even prudent to be running a Kickstarter campaign and taking people's hard-earned money in a climate where shipping costs are so volatile and potentially sink your company. Assuming your statement accurate. What does that mean? Oh, is this all part of the sub-chat? This is a question of logistics budgeting. And before there might be a shifting in goalposts, the campaign you're writing about is from behind the global shipping crisis and rising costs. Is it prudent? I don't know. So this is not what you really want to have in your comment section here. You want excitement. You want buzz. You want people talking. Because when people start talking, these things tend to go to the bottom. If you have someone who's really excited about your stretch goals, like silkscreen stretch goals, yeah, talking about stuff like that, these sort of things get bumped down, which means people are less likely to find them. But you're not creating that sense of excitement in the updates. Like, instead, I come here, I see no comments on the update, I go to the comments, and I see people complaining about previous projects while you're ranked 26 and there's 150 other games right there that I could back. You know, it's just, that customer service thing. Because once again, I came back, when we looked at the first one, I was a little bit nervous. All right, solo play not planned, not at this point, sorry about that. Fine, whatevs. If you don't think it's a solo game, don't make it a solo game. I wonder if you plan to do more language versions of the game. Cool. So I will say they're getting on with the customer service. I love the game. Officially running a demo tomorrow for someone on our Discord who wants to learn. I'm amused to be brushing up and running another company's game, but it kicks butt. So, Owen Face, nice to see you supporting this game. And once again, super backers know. Super backers always know. You treat super backers right. Thank you very much, Peter. Thanks for the support. What are you supporting normally? I'm co-founder at Cardboard Alchemy. Okay. Please take it a time. So their customer service here is good. Some slight stuff in the back end. What's the final grade on this? At the end of the day, do I want it? Yes. Aside from the first 30 seconds of the video where you pump me full of theme, yeah, I like the video and I want the game right from there. And then I found out, ooh, there's 2 extra factions I can get, and that's great. Can you do it? Yes. I like the fact you're attached to Gray Fox Games. I like the fact you mentioned that because I like Gray Fox Games. You, on the other hand, I'm like, okay. It's like that shady friend that hangs out with your friend, and you're like, all right, if Kyle vouches for you, cool. But once again, I mean, that's okay. it's like they got drunk at your party last time, but Kyle's like, no, it was a one-time thing. No, he's cool. Anywho, so can you do it? Yes. And how much is it? I don't think it's a great price. I don't think it's a terrible price. That shipping's a smidge on the higher side because $90 for everything. But once again, that's MSRP. If I went and I picked up this at Gen Con day 1, this would be $90 pretty much. So I don't have a huge issue with that. So at the end of the day, it really boils down to the intangibles, which is I just hated the organization of this page. So I'm going to give it a C-, I think. Game itself, I'm like an A range, B+ range. Like, this game looks really cool. Everything else around the game, yeah, those updates, ugh. But let me know, what is your grade for EOS Island of Angels? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if we had any buffering issues. I know that we cut out at like the first 10-minute mark, but aside from that, let me know about any buffering issues. And and fair warning, so I'm going to be at Gen Con next. I probably should have mentioned this earlier. I'm going to be at Gen Con this week, so there will not be any Kickstarter critiques until the beginning of next week. Just a heads up, expect about 100. I'm shooting for 150 videos from Gen Con coming up this weekend, just covering all the newest, the latest, the greatest. But as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.